Okay, y'all, so I'm back, and this is part 7 of me telling y'all my theory on the double murder that YNW Melly is currently on trial for. If you're new to my page, I've been going over basically like all the details of all the holes that's in the prosecution story, and I've been going over where they messed up in this case and just going through the backstory so that I could bring y'all to the point that I'm at with what I think actually happened in this murder. Alright, so I'm going to just try to make this part as quick as possible just because I feel like this right here, after this, I could really just get into my theory because this was just the icing on the cake for me. So, as I was telling y'all in the last video, the crime scene analyst says that there's no way that this shooting, the fatal shots, could have happened outside of the car. They happened inside of the car. Now, I'm going to explain this to you the way that he explained it so that way when I present my theory, y'all going to be on point with it. The person sitting to the right of Melly allegedly, which is the person sitting behind the passenger seat, was YNW Juvie. YNW Sack Chaser was sitting in front of him. YNW Juvie, which is the person who's sitting behind the passenger seat, was shot in his left side cheek and in his left hand. In front of him, YNW Sack Chaser was shot in the back of his neck, and the bullet came out through his forehead. Now, based on the trajectory of the bullets, the crime scene analysis is saying that these bullets the fatal shots didn't come from the direction in which the stage drive-by shooting shots came from. It's no way that they could have gotten shot from that angle. So, which means they were shot from inside of the car. Mind you, the medical examiner already testified that the distance from the shots were indeterminate because I guess if it had been an intermediate shot, I believe is what she called it, gunpowder would have tattooed the deceased faces or just the wounded area in which they were shot. So in the case of Juvie, his cheek, and in the case of Sack Chaser, the back of his neck. But that didn't happen. So the medical examiner already testified that the person shooting would have had to be further than 3 feet away. 3 feet away is how many inches? Follow my people who can't do math, it's 36. Now, the crime scene analysis is testifying that the person sitting in the seat that Melly allegedly was sitting in when he was seen on video coming from the studio is the person who fired the shots because that is the angle in the direction that the gunshots came from. I call bullshit. For one, he also testified that the length of the back of the car is 50.5 inches. So if you take into account that the medical examiner already testified that the shot was made from over 36 inches away, where does that leave room for the actual people? But I'm going to get into my theory this next video, but this is why it's fucked up, y'all. This is why we know Melly didn't do it.